And with that, we'd like to welcome everybody tuning in out on YouTube land. Notre Dame High School, we have the battle for third place. Pine Ridge Pumas out of Pickering, Ontario, taking on the Michael Power out of Etobicoke. And to start off this matchup, it's Michael Power that wins the tip. And there's going to be a 3-second in the key violation, though, on one of the players from Michael Power. It's going to result in a Pine Ridge possession on the baseline. So here we are on the inbound. Bringing it up now is number 5, Mike Lamery. But a very impressive matchup against Crestwood Prep. Of course, Pine Ridge coming up just a little bit short in that one. After leading for most of the game, you can see the potential in this game as there's Lamery on the give and go from Mahi. Give the assist to Mahi, number 3 for Pine Ridge. And now bringing it up is the workhorse himself, Derek Mpansa. Gets it over to McGregor. McGregor thinks about it on the pump fake, goes up himself, but a block there by number 23, Jason Tomlinson. And at the other end, a nice finish there by Darius Morris, and Pine Ridge is out to a 4-0 lead. Mpansa bringing it up. He's guarded by Morris. Kills his dribble. Does get it to the open man, though. This is Akudu. Nice spin move. Gets the defender off his feet, but hesitates. McGregor, there's another one. Defenders are leaving their feet every chance they get. No good on the shot there. Mahi now bringing it up. Sees the long pass. Lamery tries to get it inside to Tomlinson. No good, not having. But it's still going to remain Pine Ridge ball. And we're going to have a quick timeout here for Michael Power. They're going to go over their offensive schemes here, and we'll be right back here in the National Junior Circuit Championships, only on North Pole Hoops.
Who will be crowned national champion?
Basketball gyms in Canada.
And we'd like to welcome everyone back here on North Pole Hoops. This is the National Junior Circuit Championship third place game between Pine Ridge and Michael Power. Pine Ridge out of Pickering, Ontario. Michael Power out of Etobicoke, Ontario. And Pine Ridge off to an early 4-zip lead. There's a steal though by McGregor. We'll see if this will get Michael Power on the board. A rejection there by Mahi. Excellent defense there to keep his hands high, not leaning over on the defender, just using his length. Excellent decision there defensively. Here's McGregor inside. Tries to go up again. Oh, nice bucket there with a whole bunch of white shirts all over him. Give that one to Malik McGregor. What a shot. Here's Darius Morris. Defender leaves his feet. Shot goes up. Takes the hit. And it's going to remain Pine Ridge ball. As Akudu was trying to save it, but nothing happening. Here's Morris. He's going to let it fly from 3. No good. Akudu comes down with it, gets it over to Mpansa. Mpansa is guarded by Morris. This will be an interesting matchup. Mpansa, starting point guard. McGregor up. He's going to get rejected, but the refs are going to call a foul. Yeah, they're going to call that on number 12, Deshaun James. Pretty good call by the referee. As the original defender, he blocked the shot, but with James knocking off on the side. Inbound pass, here's McGregor. They're not going to say it's a shooting foul, surprisingly. And Mpansa for 3, no good. Rebound comes down to James. Here's Morris. Gets it over. This is James. Can't get the floater, gets his own rebound though. Gonna go up again with the left hand. His third rebound, nope. And a nice block there by number 22, Owen Osabuohin. There's a pass out. This is Morris. Shot goes up, no good. And we have two Morrises on the floor. Number 2 for Pine Ridge and number 27, Zachary Morris, for Michael Power. And here's Morris from Pine Ridge, bringing it up. Tries to break down his defender, spin move. Nice touch, just can't get the finish, but who's right there to clean it up? Number 23, Jason Tomlinson, under the basket, getting it done with the hands high. And Ponce now is bringing it up again. Played some major minutes for Michael Power in their loss to Thornlea last night. Shot goes up, count it. Osabuohin getting it done. And there it is on defense, as McGregor nearly comes away with a turnover. But if you're the coaching staff for Michael Power, you've got to appreciate the energy you're seeing on defense from your guys. That is not something you were seeing against Thornlea yesterday. They've came out to play today. They want this third place finish. Here's Lamry. Here's Mahi. Mahi with McGregor on him. Goes up. Oh, nice finish there by Mahi. Lets the defender know about it too as he finishes. And Ponce, fast break, steal by Lamry. Mike Lamry now. Keeps his head up, kicks it off to the corner. This is James, no good. A little bit strong, but the rebound once again is Pine Ridge, but a rejection there by Morris. Zachary Morris getting it done, but loses a hand on it to James. Back to Morris. Mahi now. Tries to get it inside to number 23, Tomlinson, but just slipped out, and it's gonna be Michael Power ball now on the baseline. 8-4, 5:38 to go here. Pine Ridge doubling up right now on Michael Power. This is to decide who is going to be third place in the National Junior Circuit Championships this year. The first ever National Junior Circuit in Canadian history. All of these players are within the grades of 9 and 10. As a ref is calling a foul here, much to the dismay of the Pine Ridge defense. Osabuohin is going to go to the line. He had quite an impressive game for Thornlea yesterday. Now Thornlea was up by as much as 30 points on Michael Power in the first half. And Michael Power, much to their credit in the third quarter, were able to cut it down to as low as 11. And Osabuohin was a big reason for that. Of course, unfortunately, it wasn't enough, but here they are with a chance to finish third against a very talented Pine Ridge squad that went the distance with Crestwood, leading most of that game before Crestwood, being carried by Elijah Fisher's 44 points, was able to put them down for good. 5:07 to go here, 8-4. It's been a real back and forth track meet so far, just both teams trying to get some clean shots off as Ponce brings it up. He's going to be guarded by Morris. Crossover, doesn't lose him. Tries to work on the inside. Here's Radjicic. And Ponce gets it back. The lefty lets it fly, no good. And Lamry, it's going to be Michael Power ball, as Radjicic did just enough to keep Lamry off balance. No good on the shot. Zachary Morris, though, he's going to get called with the push. A good call by the referee. You could see his full hand was extended, pushing the defender as he was going for the ball. It's only illegal if the ref sees it. And that time around he did. Gets it back to Morris. Morris is now off and running, blows right by his defender. Fast break is on. Oh, nice finish there under the basket. Give that one number 23, Jason Tomlinson. The assist to Darius Morris. And Ponce brings it up. 10-4 now for Pine Ridge. Akudu gets it over. Oh, what a shot there by Zachary Morris. The big man showing off the range at 6'7", knocks down the three. Here's Mahi, takes the contact and finishes. Defender breaking it down. And Ponce, shot goes up. And it's going to be out of bounds. Here we are, play on the baseline. Radicic gets it, kicks it back out to McGregor. Also into the game now for Michael Power, number 6, Illinois Roberts Farquharson. Shot goes up, Radicic, as the shot clock was expiring, gets the bucket. Morris on the other end. Kicks it over to Mahi. He's going to let it fly from deep. No good. Morris comes down with it. This is Zachary Morris now. Over to Nikola Radicic. Radicic goes up. Can't finish. Couldn't find his footing. Here's Morris. Darius Morris. And the signals got crossed up a little bit there between him and Deshaun James. As James was cutting to the basket, Morris was expecting him to be in the corner for a spot up 3. And the importance of keeping your head up when you're dribbling. Got to know where your guys are. Radicic now gets the size disadvantage, but he's going to get called with the travel as he was shuffling his feet. And we've got some substitutions back into the game for Michael Powers, number 22, Owen Osabuohim. He's in for number 27, Zachary Morris. This is Darius Morris now bringing the ball up for Pine Ridge. Starting point guard for Pine Ridge. He's had a very impressive couple of days here. Great explosive ability. Dribbling with his head up. Most of the time, at least. Here's Lamory. This whole Pine Ridge team got a number of great prospects on it. Here's another one. Up and going to get fouled going to the line. Number 12, Deshaun James. And the 6'2 guard. Using his length. Great pump fake. Substitution into the game. Number 10, Alarion Stewart. 2:44 to go here in the first quarter. Shot goes up. It's good on the first free throw. Shot goes up. Count it. 14-9, 2:43 to go here. Pine Ridge leading by 5. Malik McGregor bringing it up for Michael Power. He gets it over to Mponsa, who's guarded by Morris. Mponsa now, he's going to do it himself. Pull-up jumper, no good, just wide left. Lamory on the fast break now with McGregor all over him. Tries to get off the spin move, goes up, kicks it out at the last moment, finds the open shot, knocks it down. Number 2, Darius Morris. Mponsa bringing it up again. See if Michael Power can create something on the offensive end. McGregor. Inside, Radicic. Oh, nice move there. Can't get the finish, but does get his own rebound. Just those wide shoulders of his, able to keep the defender at bay as he went up with the left hand. Great finish there by Radicic. Here's Morris now, bringing it back. He's guarded by Malik McGregor. James now. No good on the jump shot there. Still like the form and poise though. And Ponsa bringing it up. Gets it over to McGregor. In the corner, Osabuohim. There's a turnover. Morris on the fast break with Lamory. Gets it over at the last moment. Lamory can't finish under the basket though. 2 hands. Caught a little flat-footed underneath the rim there, and you can see him miss it as Mponsa with the Euro step tries to float it off the backboard. No good, but who's there to clean it up? None other than Osabuohim for Michael Power. 16-13 now. Morris for 3, no good. Gets it down, and that's the easiest rebound Roberts Farquharson is going to get today. Literally falling into his hand. Here's Radicic wide open, up with the layup. Great transition there, and that's going to force a timeout by Pine Ridge as they had a major breakdown in defensive communication there. 52 seconds remaining in this first quarter. 16-15 Pine Ridge leads Michael Power. We'll be right back here in the National Junior Circuit third place game, only on North Pole Hoops.
Packed with talent, and that includes every age group on the girls' side as well. This summer, North Pole Hoops held its first ever Ontario Girls Showcase, where 70 players were there to learn new skills and showcase their own talent.
I'm seeing girls that are giving up their all, energy level high, enthusiasm high, work ethic is high. Like, these girls want it bad. We have men's showcases left, right, and center. Every organization has a male showcase, but where's the equality on the women's side? This should have happened when I was in high school. 10 years ago, we needed something like this. It would have helped with exposure, it would have helped with opportunities.
Who wants to play the next level? Hands up. Okay, that's great. So that means ultimately that means the WNBA, that means NCAA, that means national team, that means Canadian University and Canadian College. So our job is to make sure we provide you guys with the tools and the blueprint of how you guys are going to get to that next level.
The North Pole Hoops is recognizing that putting women on the map and putting girls on the map is needed. It was needed a few years ago, and we're getting into the swing of things, and we're going to get them on the map. And I'm here as a women's basketball coordinator to ensure that happens. On an individual basis, they need to showcase their skills and their abilities. It's not just always having the best team going south, traveling 10 hours, doing all of this.
And we'd like to welcome everyone back here to the National Junior Circuit Championships being held here in beautiful Ottawa, Ontario at Notre Dame High School. This is, of course, the home court of the Canada Top Flight Academy. Their prep squad currently ranked #1 in the country according to North Pole Hoops. But no CTA today. We've got a matchup here of the junior variety as Pine Ridge is taking on Michael Power to decide who will be third place in the National Junior Circuit Championships, the first ever of its kind here in Canada. Radicic comes down with the rebound, gets it over to Farquharson, but that goes out of bounds. Inbound to McGregor. Also some substitutions into the game for Michael Power, number 7, Anis Numanovic. He's in. Oh, nice find inside to Radicic. Give the assist to number 6, Roberts Farquharson. And Radicic showing off that left hand when he's getting some space. He's getting it done. And this is Michael Power's first lead of the game, up 17-16 with 10 seconds remaining. Morris gets it over. Shot goes up. That's going to be a foul. And going the line is number 15, Trey Higgins. Higgins getting his first look on the court in this game with 3 seconds remaining. He's going to go to the line.
To the line, shooting 2 for the Pumas, number 15, Trey Higgins.
Higgins is good for the first one. And Higgins standing at 5'11". He's a class of 2022. Currently in 9th grade here in Pine Ridge. 2 seconds remaining. And that's going to go out of bounds, and that's going... Nope, with 0.4 seconds, we still have one more inbound, 18-17 for Pine Ridge. Excellent defensive effort there by one of the prep CTA players, saving the soundboard from certain disaster as the ball was going out of bounds. And to wrap up this first quarter, Pine Ridge holding a 1-point lead over Michael Power, who's hanging tough. So with that, we're going to take a quick break before we begin second quarter action here in the National Junior Circuit Championships, only on North Pole Hoops. We'll be right back.
This camp is just the beginning for these girls, who will now be tracked throughout their high school years and given valuable information they need to make informed decisions about their future.
You get athletes to be able to recognize and see the programs that are available, and you get these programs to see the raw talent. Being able to track someone's progress as young as grade 9, you see potential. So you want to track her progress. You want to see how is she improving, how is she getting better. We're giving that exposure as young as grade 7. And now, you track how they are at the second showcase. They just increasingly had exponential development. And now we're showcasing their talent to a list of schools. And now they see what we have and who is in our database and who is available. And that's invaluable to show these girls that we are here for them and we want to showcase and help them play at the next level.
This camp is just the beginning for these girls, who will now be tracked
We have a huge talent pool. It's amazing. I never had anything like this, not even something I can imagine.
And we'd like to welcome everyone back to second quarter action here in beautiful Ottawa, Ontario, Notre Dame High School, the home floor of Canada Top Flight Academy. This is the National Junior Circuit Championships third place game, taking place between Michael Power out of Etobicoke, Ontario, and Pine Ridge out of Pickering, Ontario. A fantastic back and forth battle in the first quarter there. Has Pine Ridge leading 18-17 going into this one. And here's Numanovic. Gets it over to Ampansa. This is Michael Power in the red. Pine Ridge in the white. And there's going to be a foul on Pine Ridge number 3, Elijah Mahi. Had a fantastic game against Crestwood, unfortunately coming up short. First shot is good by Osa Buohin. Next shot going up. No good on the second one, but big rebound. And Ponsa gets the reset with 10 seconds on the shot clock. Of course, with FIBA rules off of rebounds, it's only reset to 14 seconds as Morris goes up and gets a nice kiss off the glass. Zachary Morris, this is a coming out party for him here in the National Junior Circuit. Seen a lot of impressive things from the big man, standing 6'7", class of 2021, only in 10th grade at 6'7", which means he still might have some growing to do. Can only imagine what he could turn into. Nice look on the inside, and there he is, Morris right on time. They're gonna call him with the foul, but it looked pretty clean from this angle, but the referee has the closer view. He's gonna call the foul. And going to the line is number 23, Jason Tomlinson, as Morris is now gonna have to step out. Into the game, back into the game that is, for Michael Powers, number 5, Nikola Radicic. Radicic, a couple of nifty finishes under the rim earlier in this one with the left hand. He's done a great job of getting behind the defense, getting himself open for some easy layups. And if he continues to keep doing that, just letting his guards know where he is on the floor as he gets a rebound here, right on cue. And Ampansa is now going to bring it up. Ampansa really the only true point guard on this Michael Power team. Last year was actually more a shooting guard role, so he's really trying to make that adjustment. We've seen players though throughout the prep circuit make that transition. Josh Naughton comes to mind for Rise Prep, a guy who at the beginning of his high school career was more primarily a scorer, shooting guard situation. Worked on his game playing for Lincoln Prep before eventually transferring over to Rise Prep, where he's really became the true point guard for that team. As a result, it's allowed Rise to hang around in the top 10 of our national rankings throughout the entire year. And he's a big reason for that. He's actually 5th right now in the OSBA with 4.6 assists per game, as Radicic makes good on the first free throw. So it'll be interesting to see if Ampansa can kind of follow in those footsteps and really develop his game to the part where he's really dribbling with his head up, setting up offense. We're seeing some improvement, especially today from what we even saw yesterday against Thornlea. And here we go, is getting his first touch of the game is number 21, Jahari Williamson for Pine Ridge, number 21. And it's going to be Mike Lamry on the inbound on the sideline here, number 5 for Pine Ridge. Gets it back to Williamson. Williamson's guarded by Numanovic. There's a step back. Shot goes up. You can count it for Jahari Williamson. And Ponsa goes up. Can't get it to fall. Rebound Pine Ridge on the fast break. Nice Euro step there, tries to go up and gets the kind roll. Number 15, Trey Higgins getting it done for Pine Ridge. Game tied at 22 with 8 minutes remaining. You can hear the bench on Michael Power trying to will on their team here. Bad pass by Ponsa though. Here's Higgins. Going to try and get another layup, and he does, and can't get the and one. just rims out. And Trey Higgins, after getting a fast break layup, gets a steal, and now will go to the line for his efforts.
He gets that because you guys are doing what you're supposed to do on offense. He's doing what he's doing. That's right.
Here's Higgins at the line. Makes good on the first one. Let's see if he gets if he can go 2 for 2. No good on the second one. Rebound, Mahi goes up. He's going to get fouled and one. Count it. Elijah Mahi. Not a very good box out job there by Michael Power to keep Mahi out. You've got to watch out for him. He's got such long arms, great size to him, but most importantly, he's aggressive. If you give him any space, he's going to take full advantage of it as he misses the free throw. And once again, another Pine Ridge rebound and another foul and another trip to the line. I don't think I've ever seen that before. Have we ever seen that? 3 straight trips to the line off of offensive rebounds? That's a new one. We're setting a record here. Jason Tomlinson now, and 3 separate players too. Good on the first. The cameraman Justin's telling me that's an ESPN moment right there, Sports Center. He's got the footage, so we'll see if we can do it as make good on the second. And in a matter of 2 seconds of game clock, Pine Ridge scores 4 points. There's a scramble for the ball here. A whole lot of bodies on the floor. The referee's finally going to call jump ball. You can see some sportsmanship there, though, as Lamry's helping up Radjicic. Always happy to see. And you can see both of these teams as we've got a substitution into the game. Back into the game for Michael Power is number 3, Malik McGregor. The Pine Ridge coaching staff trying to plead their case, saying it wasn't a jump ball. They don't want to lose possession on it.
I thought I was tripping. Okay, good. As long as you're a smart player.
You can see the coach just wanted to know for sure if he was making the right call there to argue. As let's get back to the action here. McGregor inbounds back to Impansa. 26-22, 7:19 to go in the half. Impansa's guarded by Higgins. Higgins, who's already gotten 2 steals in this one. Radjicic gets it on the inside. Radjicic kicks it back out. Got a wide open look for Osa Buohim. Can't knock it down. And Impansa, though, is fighting for the rebound, but Higgins comes up with it. Here's Higgins to Lamry. Lamry saves it. Gets it back over to his teammate. But Pine Ridge saves it. Gets it right over to Radjicic. And Impansa now off and running with Higgins all over him. Osa Buohim goes up and under. Won't get the call. Lamry comes down with it. Lamry, fast break to Higgins. Higgins, fast break to Williamson. Can't keep a hand on it. Out of bounds. Michael Power ball. We got some more substitutions into the game for Pine Ridge. Number 12, Deshaun James. And also number 2, Darius Morris back into the game. So it's going to be Morris and Higgins on the backcourt, along with Lamry in the small forward position. Numanovic is back into the game as well for Michael Power, number 7. Foul's going to be on Lamry. He got caught with a reach in on McGregor. It's going to be on the ground here on the sideline, right in front of us here on the broadcast table. Here's inbound. Nice defense there by Pine Ridge, denying the pass. 6:26 remaining here. 26-22, Pine Ridge leads. But a very competitive back and forth matchup as Radjicic gets it on the high post. Radjicic, he's going to kick it out. Numanovic, 4-3, no good. Higgins comes down with the rebound, gets it over to Morris. Morris in the corner. Oh, what a finish there by Deshaun James. And Ponsa. Numanovic tries the crossover. Morris is right in front of him though. McGregor now gets it back to Numanovic, excuse me. Radjicic now trying to get it inside. Steal by James again. Here's James on the fast break, going to try and split the defense up and in with the left hand. What a finish there by Deshaun James. The body control, the confidence, and the finish with the offhand. And Ponce on the other end now gets it over to Osabuahin. He misses. Higgins comes down with the rebound. Mahi now with it, trying to hold on to it. Deshaun James with the floater, no good, but it's Pine Ridge on the rebound. Higgins now tries to kick it out, can't find Morris. All smiles for Pine Ridge, but as they've managed a quick 8-0 run at this time, now lead 30-22 with 5:18 to go in the half. And Ponce is bringing it up. He's going to be guarded by Higgins. McGregor guarded by Lamory. Back to Mponsa. Nice find on the inside to Osabuahin. Tries to get it inside to Radjicic. Radjicic does wind up with it. He's going to go up and in himself, and he's going to get fouled. They're calling no basket, and they're calling the offensive foul on Radjicic as he took his elbow out and swung it alongside. Good call by the referee. You could clearly see elbows are out. And into the game again is number 27, Zachary Morris for Michael Power.
Technical foul. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. You had the 6th one on the court because I didn't wave this guy in.
And there's going to be a technical foul called by the referee, saying too many men on the court, as the referee didn't wave in. The referee did not wave in Zachary Morris as he was coming into the game, and as a result, it's going to be a technical foul.
Correction, no technical foul.
Correctable error, it's okay. Let's go, we're good.
And there isn't going to be a technical foul. I believe the... No, that was a strange happenings, but it's still Pine Ridge ball as we get back to the action. So no technical foul. Here's Morris. Corner. James going to get called with the travel, taking a step first, then dribbling. And it's going to be Michael Power ball. Malik McGregor on the inbound over to Derek Mponsa. Guarded by Trey Higgins. Here's Mponsa. Kills the dribble. Nobody getting open for him though. And it results in a turnover as Morris holds up with it. As Morris out of bounds on the back foot, as we're going to have another substitution. Number 6 into the game. Illinois Roberts Farquharson. He's going to be in for Numanovic.
14. Deshaun, you're more than just a driver.
Here's McGregor on the inbound. Gets it over to Osabuahin. Tries to break down Mahi. Kicks it back out. Shot goes up. Short. Higgins on the rebound. Oh, nice dribble move there to keep himself away from Zachary Morris. Deshaun James now in the corner. Mike Lamory. Trey Higgins now. Floater. No good. Roberts Farquharson comes down with it. Gets it over to Zachary Morris. And it's going to be Malik McGregor bringing it up now, guarded by Mike Lamory. Here's on the inside. And Ponsa goes up. Nice find on the inside to Osabuahin. What a pretty little give and go there by Michael Power. 3:33 remaining in this half. And Michael Power still right in this. Up fake. And there's going to be a foul. He gets hit with the reach. And there's going to be another substitution into the game. Tajon Hutchinson is in, number 22 for Pine Ridge. Getting his first bit of action of the day. Of course, winner of this game will be ranked 3rd for the National Junior Circuit Championships. Both of these teams played yesterday. Pine Ridge in a close matchup with Crestwood, nearly leading for most of that game before Elijah Fisher managed to really will Crestwood to the victory off of 44 points. I'm certain that's got to be the most points scored in this National Junior Circuit to speak of in its first ever year. As McGregor now brings it up, Michael Power, of course, falling to Thornley. And Ponce goes up, and they're going to call another 3 in the key on Michael Power. Results in a turnover, 3:10 to go. Here's Mahi. Mahi running the point for Pine Ridge. He's going to take it himself. Goes up, under. Just can't get the finish, but he gets his own rebound and kisses it off the glass. And Elijah Mahi, he's had a very, very, very impressive tournament the last couple of days. I've been very impressed with how he plays. And Ponce now, spin move, up, in. Nice up fake. Oh, just can't get it to fall. Great move there by Derek and Ponce. Just like a lot of things we've seen, just not able to get that last moment touch. 2-3 zone in effect here for Pine Ridge. And Ponce. Jumper. No good. No rebound. Kicks it out. Here's Morris. Lamory holds on to it. Spin move up, and nice finish there by Mike Lamory. 36-24. Pine Ridge starting to pull away. Biggest lead of the game. And Ponce inbound. And there's going to be a double foul.
And 22 red.
And a double foul. It looked like. And it's going to remain Michael Power ball on the baseline. As the referees decide what it's going to be. And yeah, it's going to stay a double foul on both teams. Tries to look on the inside, and there's a turnover. Morris gets it on the fast break. He's going to finish with the layup and take the points. Wise decision with Zachary Morris hot on his heels. Derek Imponsa, jumper, no good, blocked. Lamory coming back the other way. Tries to kick it back, but it's Imponsa there, not Mahi. And Imponsa now, he's got a chance to go up. Floater, gets the kind roll. Gets Michael Power back onto the score sheet. Here's Mahi. James tries to find it inside. Big rejection there, though, by Osa Buahin. And Imponsa bringing it up, guarded by Morris. Osa Buahin's going to get it back after the big block. He's going to go up himself. The foul and one. You can count it. Owen Osa Buahin. What a finish under the basket. Getting it done on the defensive end with a very impressive block, and then right on the other end, the foul and one. Great job by the big man. Standing 6'4", class of 2021. Keep in mind, all of the players you see on the floor here are only in 9th or 10th grade. Just a real testament to the level of basketball and competition you're seeing here. These are some big kids here. You're not seeing many kids on this floor here below 6 feet. 14, 15 years old. Morris explodes to the basket, kicks it out for the open three. This is Deshaun James. No good. Roberts Farquharson bringing it up. Almost dribbles into a double team, gets it over to Imponsa though. Trying to see the opening. Tries to bounce it inside. Another turnover. Here's Lamory. Lamory gets it over to Morris. Morris finds his man inside. They kick it out. James is going to let it fly. Shot goes up, goes in, but they're not going to count the bucket. I believe they're saying he was out of bounds.
36.2 remaining in the first half.
There's Mpansa now bringing it up. 26 seconds to go in the half. And Morris brings it back. And Morris coughs it up to Lamry. Lamry's trying to go up, can't get a hand on it. And it's going to go out of bounds. Michael Power ball. Michael Power gets away with one there after coughing it up in the backcourt. 13 seconds to go. Mpansa. Mpansa's going to take it himself. Nope, kick it out. Shot goes up. No good. And at the half, Pine Ridge leading 38-29 over Michael Power. We're going to take a quick break here at halftime. This is the National Junior Circuit Championships. This is the third place game, and it is Pine Ridge leading 38-29 over Michael Power. We will be right back.
Parents, we will echo every single thing you're telling your child about the discipline, about the lifestyle that they have to live, and about the focus that they have to have if they want to be successful in life. To be elite, you have to be a well-rounded student athlete and a well-rounded player. When it comes to the off-court element, we focus on three main things: grades, nutrition, and social media. So those are three very important things that will go into the life of a student athlete at the next level and of a pro, and they're things that you need to be aware on how to manage and on how to navigate and understand from a young age.
If you're a parent and you don't know too much about the NPH Showcase, you definitely want to sign your kid up, especially if your kid has dreams to play at a high level. They're going to learn a whole lot about building their character. This is not just about basketball. If you're trying to develop a young man or a young woman who's successful in the classroom, who's successful in terms of their marketing themselves, social media, whatever it may be, deeper than basketball, you're looking to grow up. And here at NPH, it's bigger than basketball. We're trying to maximize potential as human beings as well as players, you know what I mean? So if they can learn different lessons outside of basketball, and that's the type of environment it is, strictly positivity, strictly uplifting, trying to build better people overall. I mean, sign up and you'll understand what I'm talking about.
Our goal for the Showcase Circuit is to turn every stone. If you're a prospect and you deserve the recognition, we're gonna make sure you get it. As soon as you arrive at an NPH Showcase, you're gonna feel the energy from the coaching staff. Right after introductions, we're jumping right into it. There's gonna be some elite level competition that's gonna help us filter through the talent. And then there's gonna be skill acquisition, which in itself is a process. Identify talent as well as capture footage on all the top prospects. Over the course of 2 days, prospects are evaluated. We come to a consensus based off of everyone's feedback from the coaching staff, and then we select the top prospects in the camp to compete in what's called NPH Showcase Top Prospect Game. Game speaks.
On court, we do skill set evaluations, so we evaluate where you're at by position, and then we place you in groups with other players of the similar level where you guys can play and compete in more game-like situations and game-like drills. There's lots of games, a lot of feedback, a lot of immediate feedback in drills, in games where we stop and we coach and help players. If you take the game of basketball seriously and you want to play at the next level, the NPH Showcase is the best place for you to be. You have pros and you have former athletes who have been through everything that you want to go through and who will give you all of the tips and tricks and all of the guidance on how to navigate the process. Not only that, but it's an opportunity for you to get recognized and to set yourself apart from the rest and really pursue your career to the level that you want it to be at.
From the 2-day camp, I mean, I want them to soak up as much knowledge as possible. I mean, I'm not going to give away exactly what's going to be said, but I want them to acquire new skills, of course, on the court, the new habits overall. I would love their work ethic to improve. Again, specifically in terms of what they're learning in the classrooms, they got to apply those things and those different life skills and things that are going to be needed for them to be successful. They got to apply those things right away. So my hopes is everything that they hear from coaches, they internalize those messages and try to apply them, because again, everybody has a story to tell and something to share. I mean, if these kids take these lessons in and these gems and try to apply them, it'll help them a lot. My name is David Tyndall, and I'm the new technical director for North Pole Hoop Showcase Circuits. I've been training basketball players, I'm gonna say officially, for about 3 years now. A lot of elite level kids I've worked with over the years that have made something. Elijah Long, Cody John, Naz Long, Dylan Brooks. Those are a lot of my young boys. Nick Stauskas, of course. Guys in the college level right now. Jalen Llewellyn, I'm working closely with him. Young talent, Mikkel Tyne. There's a list. The list goes on and on, really, of notable players. But again, either way, it really doesn't matter who it is. My approach really stays the same. What you'll expect from me at the NPH Showcases is a lot of fire, a lot of passion, literally just my all. What I want to do is be an open book and really share and give and help you guys understand how bad I want it for you. For the high school kids out here, they say you want it and you really want to achieve and be this and be that, but I don't believe that you guys are putting in as much work as you could, and I want to push you guys and light a fire in you guys to realize, you know what, I got to turn it up a notch. And so a lot of intensity, and I'll be holding you guys accountable. That's one of the biggest things. There's no favorites, there's no special treatment. It's strictly, I'm all in, and I want to build dogs, and I want you guys to bring that out yourselves.
Parents, we will echo every single thing you're telling your child about the discipline, about the lifestyle that they have to live, and about the focus that they have to have if they want to be successful in life. To be elite, you have to be a well-rounded student athlete and a well-rounded player. When it comes to the off-court element, we focus on three main things: grades, nutrition, and social media. So those are three very important things that will go into the life of a student athlete at the next level and of a pro, and they're things that you need to be aware on how to manage and on how to navigate and understand from a young age.
If you're a parent and you don't know too much about the NPH Showcase, you definitely want to sign your kid up, especially if your kid has dreams to play at a high level. They're going to learn a whole lot about building their character. This is not just about basketball. If you're trying to develop a young man or a young woman who's successful in the classroom, who's successful in terms of their marketing themselves, social media, whatever it may be, deeper than basketball, you're looking to grow up. And here at NPH, it's bigger than basketball. We're trying to maximize potential as human beings as well as players, you know what I mean? So if they can learn different lessons outside of basketball, and that's the type of environment it is, strictly positivity, strictly uplifting, trying to build better people overall. I mean, sign up and you'll understand what I'm talking about.
Our goal for the showcase circuit is to turn every stone. If you're a prospect and you deserve the recognition, we're gonna make sure you get it. As soon as you arrive at an NPH showcase, you're gonna feel the energy from the coaching staff. Right after introductions, we're jumping right into it. There's gonna be some elite level competition that's gonna help us filter through the talent. And then there's gonna be skill acquisition, which in itself is a process. Identify talent as well as capture footage on all the top prospects. Over the course of 2 days, prospects are evaluated. We come to a consensus based off of everyone's feedback from the coaching staff, and then we select the top prospects in the camp to compete in what's called NPH Showcase Top Prospect Game. Game speaks.
On court, we do skill set evaluations, so we evaluate where you're at by position, and then we place you in groups with other players of the similar level where you guys can play and compete in more game-like situations and game-like drills. There's lots of games, a lot of feedback, a lot of immediate feedback in drills, in games where we stop and we coach and help players. If you take the game of basketball seriously and you want to play at the next level, the NPH Showcase is the best place for you to be. You have pros and you have former athletes who have been through everything that you want to go through and who will give you all of the tips and tricks and all of the guidance on how to navigate the process. Not only that, but it's an opportunity for you to get recognized and to set yourself apart from the rest and really pursue your career to the level that you want it to be at.
From the 2-day camp, I want them to soak up as much knowledge as possible. I'm not going to give away exactly what's going to be said, but I want them to acquire new skills, of course, on the court, the new habits overall. I would love their work ethic to improve.
And we'd like to welcome everybody back here to the nation's capital, beautiful Ottawa, Ontario. This is the National Junior Circuit Championships, the first ever of its kind being held here in Canada. And we have the third place game well underway here, getting set for third quarter action as we have Pine Ridge out of Pickering, Ontario, taking on Michael Power out of Etobicoke, Ontario. Pine Ridge currently leading 38-29 after a impressive run to close out that second quarter. But Michael Power hanging tough as Pine Ridge there gets a quick 2 to increase the lead up to 11. And right back at the other end is number 22, Owen Osabuahin, with the finish. And a great game for him. He's leading all scorers right now with 10 points. And it's going to be out of bounds here. Remains Pine Ridge ball. Here's the inbound. Mahi tries to get it over. It's going to be touched out of bounds. Looks like Mahi had stepped out of bounds as the defense was pressuring him. And Michael Power now will have an opportunity to dig into this lead that Pine Ridge has built up for themselves. Turnover, Morris, as Zachary Morris kicks it away.
I'm okay with that. Still our ball.
And it's going to be Pine Ridge ball on the baseline here. Pine Ridge coming up oh so short against Crestwood Prep yesterday in the semifinals, while Michael Power falling to Thornlea. As of course Crestwood and Thornlea are going to be facing off to see who's going to be crowned the first ever junior national champion here in Canada. Be sure to stick around for that game happening at 1 p.m. immediately following this game. As Morris gets it over to Mahi. Mahi, a very impressive game against Crestwood, having another impressive outing here. He's going to be a kid you're going to want to watch moving forward as he continues on with his high school career. As he's currently getting some instruction here from the coaching staff before getting back into the play. Inbound Pine Ridge, Mahi, guess who gets it? Over to Morris. This is Darius Morris. Mike Lamry, shot clock expires as everyone was caught.
On a foul? Ref, doesn't it go to 14 on a foul? Oh, doesn't it go to 14?
And it's going to be
Doesn't it go to 14 on a foul? So why did it go to 14?
and Ponsa bringing it up. Ponsa brings it up, gets some space, just can't get enough spin on the ball. Osabuahin, though, comes down with it. Kicks it out to McGregor. Back to Ponsa in the corner. He's getting double teamed now. A nice find inside, but can they keep passing it? But a bad pass there. Bad pass there by number 10. Here's Mahi under the basket to Deshaun James. James flicks it up, no good. Rebound in Ponsa, going to be a foul called. Here we are on the inbound.
Okay, so it did the last time. That's why we got the violation. It didn't go back.
Here's the inbound and Ponsa bringing it up. Here we go. Ponsa rejected. Lamry comes down with it. Fast break for Pine Ridge. Lamry kicks it to the corner. This is Mahi. Elijah Mahi, no good. But another big rebound, out of bounds. And I believe it's going to remain Pine Ridge ball on the baseline.
Mike, what did I just say? What should your answer be?
Here's the inbound. Kicks it out. Morris goes up, no good. Doesn't get his own rebound. And here's Zachary Morris coming down with the rebound from Michael Power, bringing it up.
Yes. Next dead. Can I get a timeout, please?
And Ponsa bringing it up. Osabuahin up and under, just can't get it to roll. Mahi looks up, running the offense, kicks it over to Lamry, tries to get it inside. Morris jumps right ahead of it though, great defensive effort. And Ponce is going to try and do it himself. Nice pass at the last moment. Osabuahin with a great finish. Onto the basket.
Next dead. Can I get a timeout? So press the horn.
The shot goes up. Knocks it down. Number 12, Deshaun James. As the play continues, Michael Power with possession, which means Pine Ridge can't call a timeout at this moment. Osabuhin is going to try and go up himself, kicks it out. Mpansa to McGregor. McGregor kicks it in, back to Osabuhin. Jumper, no good. And Deshaun James brings it up. Here's Mahi. Oh, nice spin move there. Loses a handle on it, going to remain Pine Ridge ball, and then we're going to get our timeout for Pine Ridge. And with that, we will be right back after this at the National Junior Circus Showcase, only on North Pole Hoops.
Rep by rep, you push yourself. Effort is only half the battle. Doubt sets in. Why do you do it? Is it worth it? The lights turn on. All your questions are answered. We've traveled across the country and back. 6 years running. Canada's basketball talent blossoms right before our eyes. From coast to coast. It's our job to bring it to the light. No gimmicks, just hard work on the hardwood. Who will step up to the plate this summer? Who will make their game undeniable?
And we'd like to welcome everyone back here. This is the National Junior Circuit third place championship game. We've got Pine Ridge taking on Michael Power. Pine Ridge enjoying a 43-33 lead right now. Michael Power just trying to get themselves back into this one a little bit. Seen some great plays by both teams though, some great cohesion. We've also seen a little bit of sloppiness though. So we'll see if both teams can kind of remedy that at the moment as Malik McGregor gets it over to Osabuhin. And Buhin is going to get the and one. Osabuhin leading all scores right now. Impressive finish. And gets the and one. That's a big possession there for Michael Power. Mike Lamry now on fast break. Oh, nice find inside to James. James hesitating. Or excuse me, that's not James, that's Jason Tomlinson. And the bucket, count it for Mike. And Tomlinson, the 6'5" forward, class of 2021, getting it done under the basket. Great finish there. Tomlinson at the line here. First trip of the day. No good on the shot as the lefty missing wide right. And Ponsa now bringing it up. He's guarded by Darius Morris. Osabuhin tries to cut through, no good.
Why are you still riding him? He lost the ball.
There's going to be a foul there on Tomlinson. It's going to remain Michael Power ball on the sideline. There's a kick out. And Ponsa still with it though. And we're going to have a jump ball. And the arrow's going for Michael Power. They're going to hold on to possession one more time here. 5:23 remaining here in the third quarter. And one thing you can definitely imagine here at this point, this is going to be a tough finish here for both teams as McGregor lets it fly from three, no good. A little bit of chaos in the paint. Going to be another foul. There's going to be a push on Osabuhin, I believe. No, it's on Malik McGregor. And here's the inbound Full court press in effect, man to man.
Fouls 27 red. Hold.
There's going to be a foul on 27 red.
2 hands in his chest.
And coaching staff is not happy with that. It's another foul on the inside. Pine Ridge still holds on to it, and there's going to be another foul on number 10 for Michael Power, Isaac Akudu. And Darius Morris is going to shoot 2 here at the free throw line. It's a great opportunity to also remind everybody, the majority of these kids you're seeing here on the floor have at one point or another also had the opportunity to be a part of the North Pole Hoops Showcase Circuit. That's going to be happening all through this spring and summer. We're going to have stops all throughout the beautiful country of Canada. We're going to have stops in places like Edmonton, Toronto, Region of Peel, Mississauga, Brampton. We have stops, of course, right here in Ottawa, Ontario. And anyone that'd be interested in coming out to one of our showcases near them needs to visit showcase.northpolehoops.com to find the nearest site near them, as we have a fast break with Deshaun James up and throws it down with 2 hands. Deshaun James wakes up the Pine Ridge bench a little bit there. Another turnover. Lamry gets it over to Morris. Morris on the fast break drives in. Can't get it, but who's right there? Mike Lamry to increase the lead here with 4:28 to go. Here's the pass. Tips it off. And Ponsa, he's going to have possession, though, on the baseline. And we have a substitution into the game. Number 20, Nathaniel Savage, getting his first minutes of the game. Here's a pass inside. Also, Boheen's going to get fouled. There's a missed pass. Also, Boheen's going to go in, and back into the game as well for Michael Power is number 5, Nikola Radicic. And we got another substitution on the floor. Also back into the game, this time for Pine Ridge, is number 15, Trey Higgins. Shot goes up, no good on the first free throw attempt. 4:17 to go here in the third quarter. Of course, as I was saying before, anyone interested in being a part of the North Pole Hoops Showcase Circuit can visit showcase.northpolehoops.com to find the nearest date and site near them. Got a number of talented Division I players that have came through the circuit. A number of players you're seeing right here on the floor have also at some point been through the circuit or plan on also going to the circuit. And it's always okay to go more than once to see how you stack up against some of the best Canada has to offer in high school basketball. Here's Radicic over to McGregor. Shot goes up. 3 seconds in the key on Michael Power is called, and it's going to be Pine Ridge basketball. Nice steal by McGregor there on the inbound. Goes up, tries to find his teammate Savage. That's going to go out of bounds.
Take the 5. You don't have to throw it in. Look.
And here's the pass. Tries to get it inside, gets it to Morris. Morris trying to break down his defender with a kudu all over him. Now he's got McGregor. Lamry kicks it out to the corner. Deshaun James, no good for 3. Osabuhin comes down with it. McGregor on the fast break now. Finds Savage. Impressive balance there to do that at full speed. Osabuhin can't finish it. And it's going to be Trey Higgins comes down with the rebound, gets it over. James on the other side, blocking foul, and James is going to go to the line for 2. No good on the first free throw attempt for Deshaun James. He's had a an impressive game here for this third place matchup. Got a highlight dunk, a couple of three-pointers, some great turnovers, defensive stops. This is going to be a face to watch moving forward for this Pine Ridge squad. Of course, the senior team is heading off to OFSA in the next couple of days out in Hamilton. Us here at North Pole Hoops are going to be on location. We'll also be broadcasting the final day of action, the semifinals and the finals and bronze medal game. So be sure to join us for that if you can't make it out to Hamilton to watch the event live, as a foul is now going to be on a kudu, and James is going to head back to this charity stripe for 2. 3:11 to go here in the third quarter. But as we were saying, Pine Ridge, the defending OFSA champions here. And their junior squad, as you can see, not too shabby themselves, getting an opportunity here to at least claim third place in the National Junior Circuit Championships. Makes good on the first free throw. Second is good. There's the impound pass, and Savage is going to be the one bringing it up. Half-court trap is set up for Pine Ridge. Gets it off to the corner. There's a steal. Morris goes up, can't finish. There's going to be a foul, though, on James. Just got a little bit too high, got the elbow to the back of the head of Roberts Farquharson. And there's going to be a substitution.
Miss one to give them one.
Coming into the game is number 9, I believe. The referee called sub. Substitution's not going to come in. And Roberts Farquharson at the line. No good on the first. Makes good on the second. 13-point game with 2:55 remaining in the third. Pine Ridge with a comfortable lead at this point. We'll see if they can hold on to it. And Trey Higgins now going to the line for Pine Ridge. Shot goes up, knocks down the first. There's a pass on the inside. A nice find there, but Pine Ridge can't come down with it. And we're going to have another substitution. Into the game for Pine Ridge is number 21, Jahari Williamson, and also number 33, Kalen Douglas, 6'4", class of 2021, getting his first touch on the court this game. Here's Zachary Morris, goes up right over top of Douglas. Here's Morris now on the other end. Williamson now tries to take on Savage. Higgins goes up, surrounded by all sorts of red shirts. Still comes down with it somehow. Morris gets it up. Shot goes up. Floater is good. Jahari Williamson with the floater. Now bringing it up, Malik McGregor. Nice find inside to Radicic. Radicic with the foul and one. You can count it for the big man.
Your job is to stay in the middle, not to be up doing this stuff. I said, man.
And we've got Radicic at the line here. And see Radicic, we've seen some very impressive plays from him throughout this day. We've also seen a couple of moments where the awareness may not necessarily be there just yet, but just a lot of potential for a player like him. Just a very big, broad shoulders, very confident and comfortable finishing under the basket. Most times can finish with either hand, as we've seen. I think as his awareness goes on and the more he plays, the more games he's involved in, the better of a player we're going to see from him. For him, it's really just about experience. That's what it is for a lot of the kids at this age, is just getting enough reps in. As McGregor drives through the basket, and that's going to be a foul on Douglas. I don't know about that one. Douglas went straight up in the air. If anything, it was the offensive player that initiated the contact, and me personally, I've never been a big fan of calling fouls and rewarding players.
Are you serious? Yeah, I am serious. That's terrible.
And we've got a technical foul on the Pine Ridge coaching staff.
That's terrible. He got hit in the face.
And I believe McGregor is going to be, no, it's going to be Nathaniel Savage that's going to be taking these shots and possession. Shot goes up, knocks down. And it's going to be important too. With 1:18 remaining in this third quarter, that makes it a 10-point game. Now they've got an opportunity to bring it down to an 8-point game with possession, if they hold on to it. McGregor makes good, gets the kind roll thanks to the rotation there, the flick of the wrist. Shot goes up, no good. But that's Morris, comes back down with it. That's a 4-point play now to make it 56-49 with just over a minute remaining in the third. That's a big turn of events for Michael Power. Shot goes up, no good, and Radicic with the rebound. And it's going to be Morris that's going to bring it up, gets it back over to McGregor. And McGregor now running point. Oh, nice move there. Oh, just can't get the roll though, and coming down is Williamson. Cross-court pass, Morris trying to save it, but it's Morris, Zachary Morris that is, that comes down with it. Inbound pass now to McGregor. McGregor's going to try and take it himself. Nope, finds Radicic underneath the basket, foul and one. Nikola Radicic one more time, using those big broad shoulders to keep the defenders at bay while he went up. And it is now a 5-point game just like that. It was a 13-point game just a minute ago on the game clock. And it's now a 2-possession game if he makes this. And he does. 4-point game. And Higgins. Michael Power, what a swing, what a turn of events there. A 12-3 run to finish this quarter. With 26 seconds remaining, Radicic gets caught on the reach-in. As Douglas had the ball down there. That's going to be an impressive matchup. Those two guys similar size as Osabuohene now comes in. And it's going to be Kalen Douglas at the line here, getting an opportunity to get his first points of the game. 6'4", class of 2021. See if the big fella can make it. Misses the first. Get some nice spin on that, just can't get the kind roll. There's Roberts Farquharson inside to Osabuohene, and another bucket with 17 seconds remaining. 2-point game and a foul on Savage. You could see him reaching and holding the hip. Easy call for the referee on that one. And seeing as we're in bonus, it's going to be a trip to the line. Jahari Williamson. Nice bucket there by Williamson. Increases the lead. 7 seconds to go in the half. Passes up, another steal. Robert Farquharson, shot goes up. McGregor just rims out, tip. They're not going to count the shot though. And a turn of events here as going into the final frame, Michael Power going on a 14-5 run to make this a 5-point game. And with that, we're going to have quite the conclusion to find out who's going to claim third place in the National Junior Circuit Championships here in Ottawa, only on North Pole Hoops. We'll be right back with the final quarter.
In terms of what they're learning in the classrooms, they got to apply those things and those different life skills and things that are going to be needed for them to be successful. They got to apply those things right away. So my hopes is everything that they hear from coaches, they internalize those messages and try to apply them, because again, everybody has a story to tell and something to share. I mean, if these kids take these lessons in and these gems and try to apply them, it'll help them a lot.
Our goal for the showcase circuit is to turn every stone. If you're a prospect and you deserve the recognition, we're going to make sure you get it. As soon as you arrive at an NPH showcase, you're going to feel the energy from the coaching staff. Right after introductions, we're jumping right into it. There's going to be some elite level competition that's going to help us filter through the talent. And then there's going to be skill acquisition, which in itself is a process. Identify talent as well as capture footage on all the top prospects. Over the course of 2 days, prospects are evaluated. We come to a consensus.
And we'd like to welcome everybody back here to the final quarter of the third place game here in the first ever National Junior Circuit Championship. My name is Ryan Greco, taking care of your broadcast commentary. I'm joined by the hardworking, wonderful people here at North Pole Hoops as our video team, who've been here all weekend setting up, getting footage for some of these young guys, trying to further their exposure as there's a travel call against Nathaniel Savage. It's going to now be Pine Ridge ball. Anyone also interested, any parents or players watching the broadcast, be sure to reach out to Mike Dotto. You can reach him by email at mdotto@northpolehoops.com if you are interested in getting your very own personalized mixtape of professional grade quality. At any of our major events, we are always available. As we get back to the action here, there's going to be a kick ball on Mike Lamry, and it's going to remain Pine Ridge ball, unintentional kick. 61-54, 9:12 to go in this game. I mean, Michael Power, we were just talking it over with the crew here, with the broadcast crew. They just love their comebacks. Yesterday down by as much as 30 against Thornley, dropped it all the way back to 12 in the second half. And now today down by 13, coming as close as 2 points before Pine Ridge pulled ahead in the final seconds there in that third quarter. They're still, make no mistake, very much in this one. 7-point deficit, plenty of time left. And they are the cardiac kids this weekend. Lamry up and under, big rejection there by Zachary Morris. What a tournament he's had. Steal there though by Williamson. Here comes Lamry, gets it over, layup. Nice layup there by number 23, Jason Tomlinson. Nathaniel Savage bringing it up for Michael Power. He's gonna run point for a bit here. Tip out. Going to be Michael Power ball as we're going to have a substitution. Amponsa coming in for Savage. Here's a pass inside. Osabuahim tries to get the finger roll, doesn't work. Here's the rebound, bringing it up the floor. The pass is just a little strong. It's going to be Michael Power ball. Here's a pass inside. McGregor and Ponsa back on the floor. He's going to run the point. Morris. He's guarded by Tomlinson. Kicks off a leg. Michael Power ball. 8 seconds on the shot clock. 7:59 to go in this game. 63-54 Pine Ridge leads after Michael Power brought it to within 2. Since then, Pine Ridge has been on a 7-0 run. Tries to get over to Radicic. Bad pass there by Morris. Pine Ridge now getting a chance to extend their lead once again. Kick out. Mahi inside, up and under. Nice finish there by Tomlinson, increases the Pine Ridge lead now back up to 11. Here's Ampansa bringing it up. Farquharson tries to go up. He's going to get called with the foul.
Nobody fouled him. Nobody fouled him.
And we're going to have Farquharson at the line here for two. The 6'3" guard, class of 2022. With all the flair of a 6'3" guard. With the blonde streaks in the hair. It's hard not to notice this kid when he's running up and down the floor. Shot goes up, makes good on the first. And the second one is no good. Lamory now comes down with the rebound. A nice breakdown there. Attempts the crossover, but some even better defense by Farquharson staying with him. Mahi now gets it, hesitates, tries to find the man inside, tips out of bounds, and it's going to be, I believe it's still Michael Power ball. Here's the inbound, Lamory. It's Pine Ridge that has possession. Higgins, pull-up jumper, just a little strong. Radicic comes down with another board. Ampansa now on the fast break, keeping his head down, however. Doesn't see Radicic cutting to the basket. Now gets it to him. He's got the mismatch, goes up and finishes. Excellent job recognizing the mismatch and getting it to the big man, allowing him to finish inside with the left hand. And that's some of those point guard decisions that you're hoping to see more from Ampansa as he continues on in his career. Shot goes up, no good. They're going to call the foul on the ground here. And Mahi's going to have the inbound here for Pine Ridge. 6:27 remaining in this one. Kicks out. This is Williamson. Mahi, pull-up jumper, a little bit strong. And it's going to be Michael Power ball. There's Ampansa bringing it up. And we're going to have another stop and play here. And the foul is going to be on Mike Lamory. Baseline. Ampansa on the inbound now for Michael Power. And we got a substitution into the game now for Pine Ridge, number 22, Tajon Hutchinson. As McGregor gets it over to Roberts Farquharson. Here's Morris. Ampansa gives it up. This is Darius Morris on the fast break now. He's going to go up and finish the foul and one. Count the basket. As Malik McGregor, you could see him slightly undercut Morris as he went up for that layup, and the and one now opportunity for a three-point play and extend this lead to 11 for Pine Ridge. Morris knocks it down, gets the and one. Here's Malik. Malik McGregor bringing it up. He's guarded by Elijah Mahi. Gets it over to Radicic. Radicic's going to put it on the floor. And we're going to call a foul Fouls on number 22 for Pine Ridge, Hutchinson. Here we go on the inbound. There's McGregor off the lean, gets it over Farquharson. And Ponsa now. And Ponsa tries to get it inside. Radicic up and in, no call on the foul. And it's going to go off of a Michael Power body and Pine Ridge ball. Trey Higgins on the inbound now, gets it over to Darius Morris. Morris gets it back from Hutchinson. Here we go, Hutchinson with the ball now. Kicks it over to Higgins. Tomlinson. Morris, crossover. Tries to find the open man underside. What a pass that was to Elijah Mahi. Mid-air. That's one of the nicer assists you're gonna see in this game. Here's Mponsa, he's gonna try and do it himself. Floater, no good. Out of bounds, gonna be Michael Power ball on the baseline. Here we are on the inbound. And it's gonna be knocked away by Hutchinson, but it's still gonna remain Michael Power possession. Mponsa. Scramble, Radicic comes up with it. Farquharson nearly gives it up. Morris still holds on to it. It's going to be out of bounds though. We're going to have another substitution into the game now. Number 10, Isaac Akudu. He's back in. Here's the pass. Higgins. Mahi. Floater. Oh, just rims out. Akudu with a rebound. And Ponsa now bringing it up. And Ponsa gonna go the whole way. Can't get the kind roll. Fight under the basket for it. Mahi comes up with it. 4 minutes to go in this one. Higgins in the corner. Morris for three. Blocked though. A Morris on Morris violence there, as Zachary Morris gets there just in time to deflect the pass. Much to the dismay of Darius Morris. Still going to remain Pine Ridge ball though on the baseline. Mahi finds Tomlinson to Morris. Morris guarded by McGregor. Mahi now, open jumper. Just rims out. Zachary Morris comes down with the rebound for Michael Power. McGregor now. Malik McGregor tries to get a bounce pass into Radicic. Gets it though. Radicic now kicks it off into the corner. Akudu thinks about it, goes up, gets the kind floater. Makes it 70-59 with 3:24 to go here. Michael Power going to need to start getting themselves on a bit of a run, get some turnovers, bring themselves back into it, see if they have one more comeback left in them in the National Junior Circuit Championships. Nice find inside though. Hutchinson, give him 2 on the score sheet. Tajon Hutchinson with the nice finish under the basket. Malik McGregor now, running point, finds Akudu. Akudu guarded by Higgins. Gets it back over to Mponsa, guarded by Mahi. Rejects the screen, gonna take it himself. Oh, nice finish there, but no. Got the separation, just couldn't get the bucket. Higgins comes down with the rebound. He's on a fast break now. He's got options to Morris. Morris up, under, foul, and one. Count the basket. Pine Ridge up 72-59 with 2:42 remaining. And we got some substitutions now. Back into the game, number 5, Mike Lamry. And also into the game, number 12, Deshaun James. Shot goes in. Gets the and one. Akudu. Savage back into the game for Michael Power. Can't get the pass to Radjicic. Lamry comes up with it. Lamry. Bounce pass over to Mahi. They reset it now. Higgins. Want to call a play first. Gets it inside. Nice cut there to the basket. Oh, one more pass, but it results in a turnover. Pine Ridge almost had it. Morris gets it off into the corner. Savage lets it fly. Almost. You can see great release there. Rejection by Higgins. Mahi getting fouled.
You have wings running.
Yeah, there's going to be an inbound here. 2 minutes remaining in this one, 75-59. And barring any major runs from Michael Power, Pine Ridge is 2 minutes away from claiming third place here in the National Junior Circuit Championships. Mahi can extend the lead here to 17 and possibly 18 on these shots. We got another substitution coming into the game for Michael Power is number 1, Chris Ugochukwu, getting his first action in the game. Mahi makes good on the first. Exactly 2 minutes remaining in this one. Mahi no good on the second. There's going to be a lane violation on Pine Ridge. It's going to be Michael Power ball. And we're going to have a Michael Power timeout. And with that, we're also going to take a quick timeout. We'll be back right after this on North Pole Hoops.
Is it something that I've done again? Say what?
Here's Campbell, look out, one hand down.
Seeing is believing. Create your very own mixtape that showcases your top highlights and skills. And strengthen your recruiting status with a direct video for coaches and scouts. Available at all NPH covered and hosted events nationwide. Email m.dotto@northpolehoops.com for any inquiries and special filming requests. Exposure starts here.
Yet again, a 10-point advantage restored for Team Blue. Oh! It's Judy Charges throwing it down!
Welcome to the NPH live broadcasting experience. Allow our team of video technicians to capture your event in high definition. Streaming directly on all NPH media platforms. Up-to-the-minute live game coverage featuring professional commentators and analysts.
Tip in! No good! 2 seconds to go! Oh!
That, of course, was Mr. Jason Tom on the call for that one there, the NPA commissioner. Calling that CNIT game. Should be a fantastic CNIT tournament we're looking forward to this coming summer. But we do have another timeout, so here's a chance to go watch some more commercials, and we'll be right back. I'd like to welcome everyone back. National Junior Circuit Championships, the first ever of its kind here in Canada at beautiful Notre Dame High School in Ottawa, Ontario. We've got the final 2 minutes of action here for the third place matchup. And a nice bucket there from Chris Ugochukwu, getting his first bucket of the game off his first touch. Goes up, no good. That's going to be a foul on number, don't know who the foul's on actually, but going to the line, I believe, is number 12, Deshaun James.
Deshaun James to the line, shooting two.
James makes good on the first. 1:44 remaining in this one. Be sure to stay tuned, ladies and gentlemen, as right after following this game, we have the championship matchup to crown the first ever national junior champion, as we have Crestwood Prep taking on Thornley Secondary. Don't go anywhere after this game. We have that one coming up right after this. As with the ball right now, number 12, Michael Power, Joko Taddeo, getting his first touches of the game, and also his first basket of the game. Nice finish there by Mahi under the basket, though, makes it 80-63. So Pine Ridge, Savage driving to the basket, he's going to get called with a travel. As we got some more substitutions, Pine Ridge looking to secure third place this year in the first ever National Junior Circuit Championships. As the starters take leave, back into the game is number 33 for Pine Ridge, Kalen Douglas. Also number 22, Tajon Hutchinson. Both who had some pretty impressive moments here in this second half. Morris now. Over to Higgins. Higgins trying to create some separation. Also into the game for Michael Power, number 15, Tremano Polk. As a bucket is good. Darius Morris knocks it down. Savage brings it up. Kicks it out. Bocchio tries to get it inside. Turnover though. Morris on the bounce pass, but another steal. Uchokwo comes down with it. Oh, nice contact there. Douglas, great defensive stop there, but a quick turnover. And a little bit of, there's going to be a 3 in the key call on Michael Power. And with 16 seconds remaining, I believe, nope, they're going to press right to the end. Morris brings it up, and he's going to dribble it out here with 10 seconds remaining. And that's going to do it, as Pine Ridge will claim third place in the National Junior Circuit Championships with a 83-63 victory over Michael Power. I'd like to congratulate both teams on a fantastic season, making it to this point. Also, a big thank you to our broadcast team, but don't go anywhere. Coming up next is the National Junior Championships being held right here on North Pole Hoops. We'll be right back with the finals.
Championship final between Crestwood Preparatory and Thornley.